Start where you are, use what you have, do what you can. So, my dear students, with these motivational lines, I would like to welcome you all. I hope you all are safe and secure at your home. Children, today we are going to start our first chapter in English grammar. The chapter name is Collective Noun, People and Animals. Now, children, we all know that there are 8 parts of speech in English grammar. They are nouns, verbs, pronouns, adjective, preposition, conjunction, interjection, adverbs. So, as we all can see that noun is also a part of speech. So, students, do you remember what is noun? A noun is a word that describes a person, place, a thing, or an idea. Or in simple words, we can say naming words are called noun. Let's see some examples. Persons, teacher, students, book. Places, country, Lahore, city. Things, chair, table, pen. Ideas, courage, freedom. Now let's see different types of noun. First one is proper noun. Second, common noun. Third, collective noun. Fourth, abstract noun. And fifth one is material noun. So now children, we came to know that collective noun is a type of a noun. In this chapter, we'll study about collective noun. Now look at this beautiful picture. What do you see? There are so many birds flying together. It is a really beautiful scene. Now what do you see here? First we see one single bird sitting on a branch. It is a bird. Bird is a naming word. So it is a noun. And what about second picture? We see many birds sitting on the tree. So together I can call this a group of birds. Now in English, instead of calling them a group of birds, what I can also say is a flock of birds. Now birds, once again, it is a noun because it is a naming word. But flock is also a noun. It is a collective noun. The word flock is a collective noun because it refers to the group of birds. This collective noun flock is used to denote a group of birds when they are performing the same action together. That is, when they are doing the same thing. So when I see that there is group of birds sitting together on a branch or on these branches, I can say that there is a flock of birds sitting on the tree. When there were many birds flying in the sky, I could have said there is a flock of birds flying in the sky. But if I have a group of birds sitting on the tree and another group of birds flying in the sky, I cannot call them together as a flock of birds because they are doing different things. They are not performing the same action. So this is a flock of birds sitting on the tree, and the group of birds flying in the sky is referred to as flock of birds flying in the sky. So children, what are collective noun? A collective noun is a word used to denote a group of persons, animals or things. So when I have a group of persons or animals together, instead of calling them a group of animals or group of persons, I can use some special words which are called collective noun. Now, here we have a group of cows, zebras, horses and elephants. We call it as a herd of cows, a herd of zebras, a herd of horses a herd of elephants. So here we are using the same collective noun herd for elephant, zebras, cows, horses. Is there something common among these animals? Yes, there is. These animals are all herbivorous. What do I mean by herbivorous? When I say that these animals are herbivores, it means that they are grass eating animals. So they eat only grass. So the collective noun for grass eating animal is generally herd. Herd, H-E-R-D. Another important thing to note here is when I use a collective noun, I use it as a singular noun. So although I say that many horses are coming together, when I use the collective noun herd, I say herd of horses is coming. So with herd, I use singular verbs. So when I say herd, it is treated as singular. So collective nouns are used as singular. There are many more collective nouns for animals. For example, a troop of monkeys, a school of fish, a flock of sheep, a swarm of bees, a colony of ants, a herd of cattle, a pride of lions, a gaggle of geese, a flock of birds, a bask of crocodiles, a swarm of butterflies, a tribe of goats. Now, just like we have collective noun for group of animals, we can have collective nouns for group of people as well. So what if many people playing musical instruments come together? We call them a band of musicians. Together they are referred to as a band of musicians. Now look at the first picture. One single person out here is called a soldier. But when they come together to protect our country, it is called an army of soldiers. So it is an army of soldiers. Also, one person working in an office is called an employee. But when they come together, it is called a staff of employees. So staff of an organization means the group of people working for that organization. Now here are some more examples for collective nouns for people. A team of players, an army of soldiers, a crowd of people, a band of musicians, a choir of singers, a circle of friends, a gang of thieves, a troop of dancers, a class of students. Now children, it's time for an activity. You have to do this activity in your rough copy. In this activity, you have to match the collective noun to the phrase that should follow it. Now students, I hope you all have understood this chapter nicely. Revise it from your book. Stay home, stay safe. Thank you.